You're in law school and destined to succeed. You're smart, motivated, independent. And though right now you might not have a lot of time or money, you can still live well. I'll show you. You're a law student on a budget, and this is for you. Everybody loves Christmas, except law students. And if you're a law student, you know why. Final exams are staring you down, and you don't have the time to deal with all the crowds, and the parking, and all the foolishness at the mall. Plus, your financial aid's probably almost used up by now. And the prices aren't exactly smiling at you either. But you don't have to be a Grinch this Christmas. I'll show you how to recycle some stuff you probably already have at home into some really wonderful, cheap Christmas gifts. Remember floppy disks? How cool these guys were back in the 90s because they were the only way you could save your files? Well, you're going to give them a second chance at cool again because I'm going to show you how to make some really nice notepads out of these guys for Christmas gifts. Now this is your supply list. You'll need a pen. You'll also need some binder clips. This is how they look like. You'll need floppy diskettes, these guys. You'll also need a hole puncher, one that lets you adjust the distance between the holes. And last, you'll need some paper. And for this, I have you covered. This is my Christmas gift to you. I've made up some templates that you can download and that you can use, and it's pretty much got everybody on your gift list covered. I have, let's see, I have shopping lists, things to do, today planner, and if you've got somebody like me on your gift list, well, I have the procrastination hit list. And if you have a gunner on your gift list, especially a 1L gunner, I feel for you. That's why I got you covered with this, Plans for World Domination. Go ahead and download the templates from the link at the end of this video. They're in PDF format and double-sided. So if you have access to a printer that prints on both sides, like at your school's library, you're in awesome shape. Follow the included settings, select your copies, and print. Then ask your school's librarian nicely if you can borrow the paper cutter, and just cut, cut, cut. And after all your paper's printed and trimmed, take a piece and lay the floppy over it. Then take your pen and mark the inner side of the holes. We're going to use this to adjust our hole puncher. Adjust your hole puncher, make a test punch, and if everything aligns, you are clear for takeoff. You could probably do about 10 sheets at a time. This is how it should look like. Assembling your notepad is pretty straightforward, and it's a lot of fun too. Now take floppy disk, take one of your binder rings, and thread it into one of the holes on the bottom of the floppy disk. Then take your papers, about 30 will give you a really good sized notepad, and thread it in. Then take your second floppy disk, and this one will be the cover, and we'll just thread that one too. Now after we have that, we just click it together. Now after you got one side in, you start with the second side, and you do the exact same thing on the second side. The second side is going to be a little bit trickier because there's going to be some tension on it. And there we go. We click it again, and here is our finished notepad. And wrapping it can be just as quick too. Here's a suggestion. Maybe get like a colored bag, like a real bright colored bag maybe. You know, something that catches the eye. And then just drop your notepad in there. Maybe put like some treats like a candy cane or some chocolates. It's always nice to get a little bit something extra, you know. And just fold the bag down, write out the tag, and we're done. The next gift you can make, salt and pepper shakers from old recycled hot sauce bottles. We're gonna prep our bottles by rinsing them. Now keep in mind that some bottles have caps underneath their caps. No problem at all, just pop it off with a fork. After we've rinsed our bottles and after we've dried them and after we've made sure that it's dry, now it's time to fill it. And filling is very straightforward. All we need is a funnel. We just stick it in the opening like that and we fill it. But if your kitchen doesn't have a funnel, absolutely no worries at all. What we're going to use instead is we're going to use an index card. But if you don't have any index cards when you're a student, then that's when you gotta worry, because all good students have index cards, right? Now take the index card, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna just fold it in half, just like this. And we're gonna use this as a funnel. Now we got a V, we stick it into the opening just like that, and we just pour seasonings right in there. I almost forgot to tell you where I grabbed my hot sauce bottles from, because I mean there is no way. I mean I love hot sauce just as much as you do, but there is no way I'm able to finish that much hot sauce. This is where I get mine from. The next time you go for a burrito, ask the employees if they have any empty Tabasco bottles or any empty hot sauce bottles that they can give you. Now in making your shakers, remember to keep in mind that your choices aren't only limited to just salt and pepper. You can get creative, and there's a world of things that you can do with this. One possible suggestion is mixing white sugar and cinnamon for those who love cinnamon toast in the morning. And as far as for presenting it, for wrapping it, some tissue paper tied up with a little bit of ribbon, individually wrapped, is very attractive wrapping for these guys. I want to wish you and your family only the best of times this holiday season. Have a Merry, Merry Christmas. Oh, and about the address to download the floppy disk templates. Here it is. And again, have a wonderful Christmas.